This is my P12 vlog, and in this vlog I'll be talking about three things: the lecture on Tuesday, the presentation on Thursday, and this whole week on counterfactual identity. So I want to talk about Glenn, and he was talking about the one movie, Pretty in Pink, and how 30 years from when that movie was made, people are sort of remixing their own scene on the movie and bringing in new things like new context of themselves into that one scene, but in their own way, sort of like making it their own way. And then he talked about how copyrights and that's like a lifetime plus 70 years or something like that. I think that's just ridiculous. People should and be able to use anything they want and sort of make it better, make it their own way. Um, he brought up a quick question, and I answered as long as they give me recognition. Um, that's all I ask, or like with anything, I think. And cause music or like movies or some things, they're just like they stimulate you, I guess, and they sort of like inspire you, and like you want to do something with it, and if you can't, cause they're copyrights and just dumb, it like holds you back, sort of. But yeah, that's a lecture. So I want to move on to Thursday's presentations, and first presentation, I don't know the name of the person. It starts with a K or something, but the artist, and there was how sort of the artist didn't like how she looked in real life, as in flesh, and so she created a Second Life account, and she sort of depicts what she looks as in her mind to Second Life, and she talked about how society is all fucked up, I guess, and how we want to look like models and shit, um, or that sort of shit. But he talks about that. She talks about that, and the gallery they made it kind of looked like just a regular box, and then it kind of looked like a cheese on top. It looked nice though, but I thought when I first looked at it, it was like I thought it was cheese or something. Um, but it was nice what they were trying to do and how when you go up there you like think differently, I guess. And there was like rows of seat and like a theater, and then you can see her work. But it was nice. And then the artist had some like two projects. Was I don't know the name of her Second Life, but it was like it starts with a K or something. And the other one was like 1,000 profiles on Second Life or something like that. But yeah, and then the other one was someone was boring. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I don't know. Some were like kind of boring. I just remember another one where he talked about how light, and how there was another one where like there was like it said on the wall it said Viva LA or something, and like if we have seen the billboard or like that Viva LA or something like that on like billboards. I haven't seen them, but that one was kind of cool. I mean, I remember the architecture. It had like four walls, and like the entrance was like that. Had the wall was like transparent, or like it was like glass, and it was colorful. It was bright. The whole area was bright and colorful. Um, and then we went up, me and my group, me and Ashley and Daniel, and well, we presented. I think it went kind of well. We talked about him sort of. We really didn't talk about him in depth, I think. I feel like everyone just got the general idea that he was just a sick person, and just like wrote sick images of sadness, and then from there like it went from like happiness because he was better. I think that's what we gave them as a general idea, but which wasn't. He was a lot of things. A writer, illustrator, a painter, photographer. He was a lot. He had a lot of work, and all his work I thought was sort of he sort of was like the artist who wrote, or I mean who painted what he felt um, in his life. So that's why he had those pieces where when he was sick, or he with very dark bone structures, and then afterwards he was very then he was very well more happier, so more brighter colors. And then with his relationships, when his girlfriend was black and he was white, and that whole issue and how he painted one of Adam and Eve. But yeah, overall, I think it went well. I feel we represented our artists with the scalpel and the paintbrush and the hand grabbing it, the whole. I think it went well. Right now, I can't think of another artist that went up, other group, but I think that was that week. But I'm moving on to counterfactual identity this week. Sort of make a fake person virtual. And I did. I made this guy named I don't know. I just clicked on the link and to make a fake name, and it came up with Eric C. Harry. And I don't know. I went along with it. I didn't know what I was going forth. Sort of. I knew what was I wanted to make him, or sort of like what I wanted him to be. And I made him into a photographer. And I sort of like gave him what I wanted, or like sort of my inspirations, or that sort of stuff, a little bit, not too much. But I always wanted to live in Sacramento, so I made him. He's currently in Sacramento, um, over there, and he's attending Cal State, Sacramento, and he's being a photographer. I don't know, photographer, I guess. And I gave him a Twitter account, a Facebook account. I added people from Sacramento. His high school, I added Sacramento's high school. What else did I add? His interest, music, TV shows. I was just like, in general, I was like thinking of another person. Um, and not of myself. So it kind of felt weird. But then I added people, and then people were like, "Do I know you?" And I was like a little freaked out because I don't know if I should have responded or I should have left it. Because I mean, it's not me, or whatever they think the person is. It's not them. It's so I didn't answer. Um, I feel it's gonna be misleading and it's not right. Um, but yeah, he's a photographer. And what else did I add? Facebook, Twitter, Yahoo, Google Plus. I made him a YouTube channel, some subscribers. Um, I also made that one video on where you just type and you make them talk. I made a video of that, um, and it was kind of fun doing it. Um, sort of creating somebody new, thinking differently, um, thinking in someone else's shoes. But yeah, that's this week. Um, I had fun doing it. Lecture went well. Um, Presentation went well as well. And this week on counterfactual identity, I did. I sort of went along with it, and things turned out as well, good as well. But yeah, that's this week.